Hello, welcome. My name is RedBat. Thank you so much for clicking on. So today I kind of just want to go over all my manga haul for the month of October. I did a lot of shopping, and it was really crazy. I started shopping again after taking some time off from manga for a few years. I would buy every now and again. I would buy sporadically, just a volume here and there, but I'm feel like I'm kind of back in and my shopping addiction is in full force. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I bought in October. So first off, I'm gonna go ahead and just preface this by saying it's from two vendors. One vendor, you guys all know about it. The other vendor is one that I wasn't even aware of when I first started, buying things. So it's a completely new vendor for me. I have the package here. Let's go ahead and just get into the first section of this haul. So I do want to talk about the more popular vendor first. So first things first is Target. You guys all know Target. I actually just found out a few months ago that they carry manga. Again, I wasn't buying manga for a few years, so I didn't know that you can just go to Target and buy it. They have a whole section now, which I think is very, very interesting. I remember I told my friends about it, and they're like, yeah, no, they've been doing it for a while, dude. Like, calm and chill. But I was freaking out. So I went and I bought a new series that honestly I just went with the cover. So this was the first strip. Right here you can see right here, this is kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8 is very interesting. I won't go into full details of the plot, but basically guy turns into a kaiju. He's sort of like anti-kaiju, which is whatever. But one thing that really interests me with this series is that it is about a 30-year-old. And usually shonen shows are about like 16-year-olds. So I think it's very, very interesting that we're getting this new perspective that isn't a seinen manga. It isn't like adult. It isn't anything like that. But it's just about an older person in a shonen, which I think is pretty cool. All right. And so after that, I started, you could say the floodgates open. You can say that I started going a little crazy. So I went back and I got these two. Here is Kaiju number 8 and Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, I haven't read this Kaiju number 8 volume 3 yet because I'm still waiting for volume 2. And I actually think volume 2 is in the box that's in front of me. So we'll find out. Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't have to say much about that. Everyone pretty much knows it. If you're not watching it, you're reading it. If you're not reading it, you're probably watching it. If you're not doing either of those, what are you doing? It's so good. The movie was amazing too. So we'll go past those and go on to the other one. Same thing can be said for this one. It's Chainsaw Man. There's a whole story behind this actually. I don't have any other Chainsaw Man manga, so it's kind of weird that I only have volume 2. I do like Power, but I don't like her this much. And honestly, the entirety of Chainsaw Man, I'm like a mixed opinion of it. I think it's interesting. I think it's a cool concept. I love Denji as a character. I like that he's just doing what he wants. Honestly, he just doesn't give a shit about any of the other people's like objectives. He's like, oh, save your family, oh, protect people. I don't give a shit. I just want a cup of feel, which I think is pretty hilarious, honestly. But people really, really are hyping this manga up, hyping the show up, and so far it's been kind of, I wouldn't say it's mid, I would say it's it's good, but it's not amazing. So I want to give it a full honest shot. I'll see what's up. I want to know why people think it's so good. Next thing here, I have the first 3 volumes. I'm so excited for this. The first 3 volumes of The Promised Neverland. And actually, the first time I heard about The Promised Neverland was through a professor of mine. I took a Japanese class. My professor just brought this up randomly. She's like, everyone look at this. Don't you guys know what this is? This is something Neverland. I think she said it in Japanese. It's like yakusoko no Neverlando. And I'm like, I have no idea what that is. No one in the class knew what that is. And she's like, what? What are you guys talking about? This is like the most popular like manga in Japan at the moment. And this was back in 2017, I think, or something around there, 2017, 2018. And she was just so surprised that none of us weaves in the class knew what this was. We were like, oh, is it like Peter Pan or something? You're saying Neverland? And it was pretty funny. I didn't start reading it because of, that experience, but I did start watching the anime that aired right after that. I think a few seasons after that. And anime is amazing. I mean, I know there's some anime only things in there in season 1, like the doll, but it was pretty good. Some problematic stuff, I guess you could say, with one of the characters, but I'm really excited to kind of pick this up, mainly because season 2 was not good. It was not good. I heard that from a lot of people that season 2 kind of just got Tokyo Ghouled, and that made me really upset because I love season 1 so much. And so I wanted to give it the shot it deserves. So I'm reading the manga now. I haven't started it yet, but I will be collecting all the volumes once they're out. I think there's like 18 volumes out in English. I don't know if there's any more. I don't know if it's finished yet. I did get a little bit spoiled from one of the manga covers from the later volumes. So if you're not up to date, be mindful of that cover. I think it's like volume 18 or something. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about savings with Target. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but one thing I do want to point out that, my first time buying manga from Target, I saw this 20% off sticker. There's this thing right there. It says 20% off. And I thought, that's crazy. We're gonna get 20% off. And in my mind, manga is still $7.99. But I guess it's not a lie. It's not a complete lie. The MSRP for most of these manga is $9.99. And so they give you 20% off, which is about $2. They kind of just round down to $2 anyway. So they end up charging you $7.99 for these manga, which is, a great price, I think. But it was my assumption, because the labels on the shelves say $7.99, that they were going to give me 20% off from the $7.99, and they didn't, which was kind of rude. Really rude of them. But my big advice to you guys, if you do want to save money with a big retailer like Target, shop online with them. I've noticed so far, I was shopping last night and I noticed a few manga are like $6. They're new. I don't know why they have these special prices online, where I know if you shop in person, they'd be the full $9.99 or the $7.99. So definitely shop in the website. I would say if you do want to use Target, just be mindful of their shipping, especially, I guess I've been reading a lot that their shipping is really bad. A lot of things get damaged, so just be mindful of that. I'm gonna go ahead and give it my first shot with a few manga that I saw that were pretty good deals. So I'll let you guys know what happens. I'm not expecting too much. If things get damaged, I'm not too pressed about that. I have a few manga that got damaged in transit, and it's okay. I noticed with one of them, I just kind of smushed them in between the volumes that I have, and I don't know how long it takes, but I haven't touched them in a few years, and I looked at it today and it was pretty much back to new condition, because it was just pressed in between everything. I don't know how long it's going to take for new damages to be kind of folded out, but that's how it is. So next thing I want to talk about is the box in front of me. This giant thing. I love it. It's kind of heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this, but before I do, I'll let you know where it's from. So I bought this from this website called InStockTrades. I first heard about it in another manga haul video, and I got really interested because I want books that are cheap. I want them to be fully cheap. I don't want MSRP. I don't want full price. So I saw that they have pretty good deals. They're mainly for comic books, like Western comic books, but they do have manga in stock every now and again. What I've noticed is that they're about 25 to 30% off. You also get an extra 2% coupon if you do shop pretty frequently for them. It only lasts for about 7 days, so that's kind of the bad part about that coupon. I mean, it's just 2%, so it's not much of a big thing. But I really wanted to see what was inside the package first, how they package it, how they do their, organization of all the stuff. I bought maybe like 11 or 12 manga from here. Pretty good pricing. I know right now what I really want to buy from them is their Gantz volumes. They have the omnibuses on there. I think the omnibus full price is like $24.99, $25.99. They have them there for like $13 if I can get that 2% off coupon. $13.99 I think. So let me go ahead and open this and I'll be right back with you guys. So let me move my mic. I want to actually show you guys exactly what is going on here. So here I am opening the box. This looks like some pretty intense packaging, I will say. Ooh, that's foam. Okay, I can't show that. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I couldn't show that there is like my address was on there, so let me go ahead and just keep opening this little by little. You see the receipt is right there, all my information, all my stuff is there, so please, don't dox me. Okay. Ooh, this is exciting. This is very exciting. Okay, so that's how it's all packaged. That was really good packaging, honestly. So I guess they use all these like foam and just to keep everything in place. Looks like it hasn't shifted at all, so that's awesome. Okay, so I'll take this out one by one. I'm very impressed with this packaging, honestly. This very much reminds me of how they package like individual manga with all the plastic. I know plastic is bad, we're not supposed to be using it, but this is really good packaging. So here's the first one. Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 14, all packaged all nicely. It looks like it's in perfect condition, honestly. That's really good. That's really good. Next thing here, Golden Kamuy, Volume 3, amazing. And then the big thing. So, it's heavy. Ugh. Look at this. It's all packaged so well. Like, what the heck? This is really good. Really nice. I'm really impressed. So it just looks like it's a giant Ziploc. Hold on, let me open it. Okay, yeah, it's a giant plastic, like, sealed bag. Pretty interesting for packaging, but I mean, it works. It works. Okay, so first things first, a bunch of Jujutsu Kaisen that I bought, volumes 12, 13, 14, and 17. I haven't read the manga yet. I'm gonna be starting it, as you guys saw in Target about volume 1. So I'll be slowly going through this, and we'll see where it goes. I'm really excited. Next thing is volume 2 of Kaiju number 8, so I'm really glad I'll be able to continue reading that. More JJK, volumes 3 and 5. Right there, Nobara, love her. I guess one thing I will say, this is very specific to me. There's like an imprint on here. It's not anything major. I don't really think I'll ever notice it aside from right now when I have the glare on it, but that's there. It's probably just like a manufacturing thing, honestly, so not much you can do. Volume 5 here, that's awesome. The next thing I'm actually really excited about, it's a series that I started back when I was in high school, and I sort of like dropped randomly, and I'm really excited to pick it back up. The only thing is that volume 14 of this one is apparently really, really hard to get. It's always out of stock in every single store that I visit, and in every single online website. It's like, just buy a used copy for like $15, and I'm like, I'm good, no thanks. So here it is. Blue Exorcist. I love Blue Exorcist. It's one of my favorites. I love it so much. Look at that. What is that? I don't know what that is. And here, look, it's so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, so one thing I noticed actually right now, these are pretty thick. These are thicker than the regular Shonen Jump. So that's cool. Let me see. Yeah, no, it is thicker. Cool. Yeah. All right. So I'll put these all to the side. That is it for the packaging. Let me go ahead and show you the bag it came in. That's amazing. That's perfect packaging. Okay, so definitely recommend buying from this place. The shipping, there was no shipping cost, I don't think. If you order anything, I think over $50, if your order is over $50, um, then you can pretty much get free shipping. And I know sometimes, ooh, this is a very thin volume. I know sometimes they'll say like, oh, it takes 7 to 14 business days. This package came in like in, I would say 5. So definitely recommend it. It's pretty good, even with that extra day of shipping and processing that went through with it. The only thing I noticed actually with InStockTrades, they do have a notice on their website that they do get a lot of like scam and like spam orders. So if it's your first time there, they will take an extra 2 to 3 days to process your order. But from what I've heard is that once they confirm that you're not like a spam bot or anything, they will go ahead and just process your orders much faster, usually within the day. So definitely going to do that now. Their stock is very limited, so if you do decide to use in-stock trades, just keep that in mind. They may not have what you're looking for. They also do have damaged or imperfect used manga, but for much cheaper. But you're kind of taking a gamble. If you are planning to buy used things online, I would say if you can, go in person, go in store. There are a few places that do sell used manga, but if you are buying online, I mean, just buy new and see if you can get a good deal, because these are some really good deals. But yeah, that is it. That is everything. Thank you guys for joining me. This is a really new experience for me. I think I'll do it again. I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope you did too. And if so, let me know if there's any other sort of websites or anything that I could probably purchase some things from. I do love looking for deals, looking for things like that. I love doing this, and I love finding new businesses. You know, InStockTrades I think is a smaller business, so I do love supporting them. I'd much rather support them than Target. So if there's any smaller retailers you guys know about, please let me know. And so I can, do some research on them and potentially be a customer, because I would love to do that. But yeah, again, thanks so much for joining me. Have a good rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.